I'm just ignoring that. I was going to
Porridge
question it.
pot.
Porridge pot, yes.
Porridge pot and a dog named Raisins. Just hope that there's no raisins in the porridge pot.
Just open.
As in, Grandma Porridge Pot from North make good pies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here goes. Yes, she does.
Best pies in the world.
All right. And as he looks towards the other,
Zizi, would you like to introduce your character to the rest of the party now that you've got a moment?
Hmm?
You get to introduce yourself in
Oh.
character.
Yes, of course.
Sorry, I ate something. Like I said, I'm not sure if I ate too much. Now I'm a bit dizzy. Well,
Oh yeah, that borderline food coma where it's like, am I going to pass out? Was that a turkey coma?
it was a turkey coma.
Did I just eat a turducken?
so sorry, I'm paying attention, but also I'm a little dizzy. Just
Nerds.
All right.
all right. So, yeah, and then I just forgot what I was gonna say. Great.
Introducing yourself in character.
Yeah, no. I know. I had the words I wanted to say, and then my
It's
entire.
like, I am going to tell you my entire plan for this advent. What happened to him?
But-
Why isn't he talking?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to do this to you.
No
Oh.
worries.
It's
It's all
fine.
good.
Yeah. So I'm here.
Are you though?
I am. I mean, I could have given you one of my fake names.
Which only makes us now wonder if that is a fake name or not.
Oh, I heard I am here, not I am mere.
Yeah, I'm Mir. Hi. I was in character, Rose.
Yes,
Rose
but
misheard.
I misheard you saying I am here. That's why I was like, yeah, okay.
Well, I'm also here, but yes, my name is Mir.
My name is Mir and
Mir.
I'm here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to be funny when someone casts command on Mir. Come, Mir.
What do I look like? A dog? Woof woof? Anyways. I mean, I could probably. I don't think there are dog people in D&D.
There are werewolves. There are a wolf race that is the humanoid wolves, and there are a couple other species, but they're usually like very hidden in things. At one point, there was a kobold race that was dog based.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Old kobolds were like rats or dogs. It was weird, and now they're baby dragons, basically.
Yeah. Shame.
All right, so everyone seems to have introduced themselves. You guys all can decide what brought you to this endeavor. Did you mistakenly activate a artifact that you didn't fully understand? Did somebody accuse you of something and you get sent away to a high security prison? Did a noble ask you to steal something, or did a family member go missing or leave a note saying, hey, I'm going to this location, don't follow me? Which means follow me really fast. I'm doing something stupid. Follow me. Stop me now. I need an adult.
So Vossen is gonna go. Well, we need to figure out, how do you all get here?
Gary goes, well, I'm looking for Grandpa Porridge Pot.
Did he go out for milk?
Grandma Porridge Pot said he wandered off again. She sent him for butter.
Oh, so he's churning.
Not not quite milk, but
Close enough.
I am here because I was betrayed by a member of my order. and framed for crimes I did not commit. So I'm here to get vengeance.
And you expect them to be here?
Very much so.
Rose, the information you've gathered to track down the person that you're trying to get vengeance off of has said that they at one point had a very vested interest in this location. Your information has said they are looking for an object, some sort of orb, but didn't tell you any details past it is an orb. So you're looking for something round. I bet you won't find more than one of those.
Not
Yeah.
at all. So he'll share this with the group that the person I'm seeking vengeance against has a vested interest in this place. I'm looking for something.
Okay. And let's see. He looks towards Cece.
I mean, I just happened to get blindsided, accidentally picked up and thrown in here. I need to get back to my crew, honestly.
More or less, you
Okay.
picked up a cursed item and boom, gone.
Yep, either way. Oh, I did pick up a cursed item, yeah.
Harry Potter is looking at you, going, "You should have looked where the port key was going."
Always look where the port key goes.
I don't know magic. I'm not a wizard. How the hell was I supposed to know?
Voslin just kind of nods. I touched a particular item that I was told not to touch, and my teacher decided to punish me. So I'm here trying to get out now. Well,
Sounds like you have the same issues I did, buddy. Touching items without knowing what they do.
I knew what mine's. As he goes, well,
Okay.
I knew what mine's did. I just wasn't expecting my teacher to react the way that they did.
Here
They
goes the
did.
only
I'm
clue I
supposed to
have
know
to
he
go
was
on.
looking over my shoulder.
Here goes the only thing I have to go on is Grandpa Porridge Pot forgot his brain medication
Mm.
and he went wandering. He went to go get butter.
Went to get
Now,
butter.
the funny part about this story is it's not what you think. The butter isn't for baking. It isn't for cooking. It isn't for eating. The butter is used as a lubricant because his medication is a suppository.
You know what? I believe it.
Here am I!
And Grandpa Porridge Pot may or may not have a little touch of Alzheimer's, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Don't they
absolutely.
make
100%.
don't they make other types of medicine for that now? And you don't need butter?
I mean,
It's the
Would
most
not
effective.
know. Would not know. Never had misfortune enough to deal with that.
All right. So, as far as we all can tell from what we said, none of us are here for presumably criminal activities, which means getting out of here. Hopefully, we will not expect one of us to stab us in the back, presumably.
Says the one with the dark skin.
In all fairness, I can't reach.
What the?
I don't know if that should be allowed in or out of game in this particular case. Like, what the hell? Look who's talking, Scaly.
He just kind of looks back and goes,
Not
Well-
our evil in 5th edition, Rose.
so he just looks back towards and goes,
Him.
well, as long
Laz is a him.
Is a him.
okay, but looks back towards him and goes, well, as long as we stay on agreeable grounds, that would not be the case.
Good to hear.
Gary goes, in all fairness, I can't reach you guys' backs.
Oh, outside of this look, I'm probably pale as a sheet. Does that make me a better person?
Don't care
Even
what you look like, just what you can do.
so, however, what we can at least all gather from each other, we all didn't exactly just walked into here. So meaning that none of us actually know the way out properly.
Nope.
Nope.
No. Did not decide to get a map before coming in here.
That's because
Hindsight
I have
was
no
bad
fucking clue
idea.
how I
no
got
maps
in
of
here.
this place were obtainable as they don't seem to exist.
Yep. Rawson just kind of pulls out his calligraphy pen and paper and goes, I can keep a general idea where we're going, just in case we don't go in a circle. As you just kind of like do like a rough sketch of the starting place you guys was, the little hall to where you guys are now. We might be able to figure something out. Essentially that type of rough sketch.
Nice rough map.
Yes, nice rough map. As he goes, hopefully, if we can find a type of wall, we can bust out of here. Keep going. If not, we'll find a way out. So, for the sole purpose of us at least staying alive, let's try not to kill each other.
You're a better use alive than better use of dead.
Obviously, this is a dragonborn, not a lizard folk.
Ralston just kind
Alive,
of
you're an ally. Dead, you're rations.
nods, thinks for a second, goes, well, I'm pretty sure there's a few who will probably disagree with that, but yes. AKA necromancers or other such.
Necromancers.
I'm not necromancy.
That was out of character, by the way, Rebels.
Ah!
I'm just saying. Necromancer definitely will probably argue that.
I mean, yeah.
The necromancer might argue that he's the life of the party. Whenever he's around, people just rise out of their seats.
That's true. So, with that,
I only
Lawson
stab
just kind of
people in the
puts,
back. Trust me, I only stab people in the back if they give me a reason to. Just don't give me a reason to. That's all.
Lawson put his stuff away, and he just looks. Well, if we want to continue on, let's make sure we got all of our supplies and we're not missing anything. Depending on how we got here, some of our stuff might be gone. As he just begins to like look through his bag.
Yeah.
Not that there's much that you can see around this room, but does anyone want to investigate any of the cells? There is about 8 of them.
Sure, I'll take one.
All right. You guys can do a perception check. And Rose and that was Tasha, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Like both of you to pick high or low.
Hi.
Low.
All right.
Thank you, God, for the advantage on that. I don't know what gives me advantage on that. My shield. Thank you. Thank God for my shield.
Which shield did you grab?
Sentinel
Was it
shield.
the Sentinel shield? The one I recommended, and you were like,
Yep.
I don't need it. And then you looked at it and went, maybe I'll take it.
Maybe I'll
And end
take
up
it.
needing it.
Advantage on perception is useful. Gosh,
She tried to talk herself out of taking that shield 3 times before she actually took the damn thing.
If you have to talk yourself out of it, that means you clearly need it.
Yeah.
Right. So you've done your checks. Now I'm looking at them. All right. So perception from the Dragonborn is 19, and from the Halfling is 25. Well,
Halfling go bar.
both
Yes.
of you noticed something, but not in the cell you're in. The cells you're in are completely devoid of anything except, some old skeletal remains that you may or may not want to disturb, but don't appear to have anything important amongst them. You did, however, notice something sparkle in one of the other cells because the bars between the rooms, it's not like walls.
Okay.
Both of you noticed it in the same cell. It would be cell 7, basically.
Can I squeeze between the bars, or can I pick the lock?
You could kick the door down if you want. You could pick the lock. You could try to bend the bars. Those are
Yeah, I'll
three
pick-
options.
I'll pick the
I'm not
lock.
saying you'd bend the bars, but
Here tries to
I would
bend.
probably bend the bars.
right.
27 to pick the
Your
lock.
27 to pick the lock is
to pick a
more
lock,
than
yeah.
enough to bypass this rusty piece of shit lock. It's like you're like,
I literally
were
put
they
the
even trying to keep these people in? Is basically the
Right.
thought you had to yourself as you open that thing with such ease.
I literally put the lock pick in like half an inch, and it goes pop.
Wow. Wow, she was a light one. Barely had to touch her.
Exactly.
Damn.
All right. Do you open the door and look into the room, or do you walk right in?
I open the door and take a looky-loo.
Looks like an average cell. It looks the same as between the bars, but you open it up. Nothing particularly exciting. Again, there's a couple skeletons in here. 2 to be exact.
You will go towards the shiny, though.
As will I.
You go to where you thought it was, and Laz follows you into the room. As soon as you both get into the room, the other two notice you. Notice 2 other people in the room,
Oh.
but you 2 don't. Not
Jet-
because you can't see them, because they are behind you.
I'm going
I
to
would-
tap on.
Hmm?
Oh, go on ahead.
No, I was just going to ask the question: was the skeletons like just clean skeletal bones, or do we
This
see like rotten
old-
decay and flesh with like tattered
it-
clothes?
Well, for terms of service purposes, they're clean skeletons. But in actuality, they look like they were people at one point that very long time sat there. And
Okay then.
so there's remnants of skin, there's bits and pieces of clothing, but none of it is salvageable in any way. It's basically these are old prisoners that never got a chance to leave.
All right, that's very very telling.
Also, it's because of that particular piece of information, you also notice something distinct about the people standing behind the 2 that walked into the room.
As I hear an
They're wearing
Enderman
the same clothes.
teleportation.
That's Neil's phone going off.
What? The Endermen have to play too.
I know, it's just the timing of that.
But yes, the beings behind the 2 people in the cell are spectral and kind of glowy and have outfits that are very reminiscent of the 2 skeletons that are sitting in the room.
Well, shit.
Um,